Just moments after being cleared for takeoff at New York's JFK Airport Monday night, a Lufthansa jet carrying 286 passengers speeding down the runway was forced to come to an abrupt halt to avoid colliding with another plane approaching the runway.
Cancel takeoff plans.
Lufthansa 411 Heavy is rejecting takeoff.
All traffic is stopped right now.
The Lufthansa flight, by some estimates, would have been going about 140 miles per hour when the pilot had to slam on the brakes. Egypt Air Flight 986 was taxiing, and the FAA says the Egypt Air plane failed to turn as instructed. Instead of turning onto another taxiway, it went straight. But the FAA says it didn't enter runway 22R. At one point, the Lufthansa pilot even mentions the heat the brakes generated.
Those two are coming together.
Roger, advise if you need any assistance, Lufthansa.
Maybe we have a hot brakes now, so maybe we take a minute. We can tell you in 5 minutes.
And from a pilot who witnessed it,
Yeah, that was quite a show. We thought it was going to be a short career.
dangerously close, yes, says Barrett Burns, a former air traffic controller at JFK, but he's seen closer.
Definitely seen closer calls, but anytime you have these situations, it's a bad situation.
In this situation, the Egypt airplane was said to have crossed what's known as the hold short line.
It's marked with red paint, and it also has lights, and they blink to indicate that that runway's in use. But it doesn't tell a pilot if somebody else is rolling down the runway.
And among pilots who've rolled down runways at JFK is Mark Weiss, a former pilot.
The amount of force on your body when you step on the brakes and maximum braking, when you hit your full reverse, and when the speed brakes come up on the top of the wing to kill the lift over the wing, I mean, you are sitting there like this, really feeling that deceleration force.
Well, the FAA says it's still trying to determine just how close those two planes came. Both planes on Monday night eventually took off from JFK. Now, a spokesman for Egypt Air says the plane didn't move until the tower issued clearance and that it couldn't release details until the investigation is complete.